Okay. Okay. I think I have that all figured out now. Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today we are playing in a Pauper tournament, which is hosted by Control Players Unite over on Limitless. So I need to actually still register for that. Let me jump in there real quick. And where's the deck that I'm playing? Brain Crush. There it is. This is a interesting one. I built this, I don't remember when, but it wasn't too long ago. It was like a couple days ago. And so far in testing, it's been doing well. You know, you never know when you take these things out to an actual event, you know. Things may have changed. It might be different. And okay, so looks like I am registered. I need to submit my deck, so I need to export this, submit, there's my deck list, submit, and then check in. Alright, I am in. I am ready to go. We are seeing a couple people that we recognize, and then some people that we don't. So it'll be interesting to see who all is able to join. But yeah. Professor W, good morning. Good morning to you as well. Okay. And right now we are just kind of waiting for the beginning of the event. So I think I'm just gonna be playing a video game while we wait. Or you want me to go over my deck? I can go over my deck. That's fine. I can do that too. Let's go over Brain Crush really quickly here. We'll jump into Edit Deck. It all revolves around Malamar with the Brain Crush attack. For a single Dark Energy, you do 130 damage, and if your opponent's active Pokemon isn't confused, this attack does nothing. So, they have to be confused, and you can do 130 damage. And if they don't get knocked out, they are then confused, so they might hit themselves in confusion, dealing themselves more damage. So it's a risk for them to attack. It's fairly easy single energy stage 1 deck. Sophie, did you want out? No? Okay. And it's a lot of fun, but I hear you ask. I hear it. Through the screen, I hear it. You are asking, how do you confuse your opponent? And the first option that I have for you is Brambleghast. Brambleghast is a stage 1 Pokemon with the Prison Panic ability. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may use this ability, make your opponent's active Pokemon confused. Fantastic, that's great. We only play a 2/2 line, so that's confusion at most twice, right? Wrong. See, we are also playing Strange Timepiece, which will let us pick up that Brambleghast off the Bramblin, and then on a later turn we can evolve that Bramblin into Brambleghast, hence getting 2 more confusions. Okay, but that's only 4 confusions. How are you gonna make it work with only 4 confusions? You need to attack at least 6 times. Dark Bell. Dark Bell is another way to get your opponent's Pokemon confused. As long as it's not a dark Pokemon, Dark Bell will confuse them. So that's fantastic. Overall, fantastic. We have 4 copies of that, meaning we have a total of 8 ways to confuse our opponent. And on top of that, we have Dizzying Valley. I don't know what basic can survive 130 damage, but if there is a basic that can survive that amount, Dizzying Valley will mean they stay confused even when they evolve, which is another fantastic piece of information. So all in all, we have 8 ways to confuse our opponents, and we are attacking for a single energy with Malamar. We are also bringing Dracloak as the best draw engine in Pauper, and Shaman to protect our bench. We only have 5 dark energy, so to do 6 attacks, we will have to recover at least 1, but we only have 4 Malamars, so in order to do 6 attacks, if each one gets knocked out, we'll need to recover 2 Malamars and 2 Inkays. So I'm okay with that, because we have Lana's Aid in here, which will let us recover an Inkay, a Malamar, and a dark energy. But on top of that, we also have Night Stretcher, just in case I need a couple pieces of the puzzle, not the whole thing. We've got 4 copies of Poke Pad to get our pokes out. We got 3 copies of Bite Bite Poffin to get our buddies out. I remembered to put in special red card. Yeah. We also got 2 copies of Boss's Orders to help us target down particular Pokemon. We got 2 copies of Hilda to search us out an evolution and an energy. We've got 4 copies of Lilies, because what deck doesn't? And we have 2 copies of Morty's Conviction, because I think it's a really good draw card. 2 copies of Air Balloon to get things out of the active, like Brambleghast and Shaman. And we have Punk Helmet, that way when they attack into our dark Pokemon, they take 4 damage counters, which makes it even easier for Malamar to get the return KO. That's the deck. That's the whole deck. I hope you enjoyed this look at Brain Crush. And yeah, now we just wait. We have about 20 minutes until the tournament begins. So I'm just going to be messing around on my Xbox while we wait. Yeah. You won't be able to see what I'm doing on my Xbox due to the fact that it is a mature title that I'll be playing. And I don't want mature content on my TCG account, the Pokemon TCG account. If you want to watch me play Rated M games, be sure to follow Jink Play Games. That's where I've been streaming my Halo playthrough. I'm going to edit it to where it's just like one continuous video of my entire playthrough. I'm probably going to do one video that's just the main campaign, and then one video that's the bonus missions. So yeah, that's the idea of things. That's what's going on in the House of Jink. So we're just waiting for the tournament to begin. How are all of you doing? Let me know. Sound off in the comments, in the chat, wherever you'd like. Ugh. I'm pretty sure this title's rated M for mature. I don't know, it's part of a series of games that it's like an open world game, and I just have a lot of fun messing around in it. It's called Crackdown 2. I played Crackdown 1, enjoyed it. Played Crackdown 3, enjoyed it. But I never played Crackdown 2. Mostly because, like, the whole zombie aspect of it, I was like, oh, that's lame. I also didn't hear the greatest things, and I will admit, it is not as good as 1 or 3, but it's still not bad. Where do I need to go? I need to get there. How the heck do I get there? Oh, is that an off-road race? I bet that's an off-road race. I don't want this car for an off-road race. Can I get there through here? No? Can that be blown up? Nope. Okay. If people are... Professor W, want to go around Pauper? Yeah, we can do that. That'd be better than just sitting here, probably. Send me a challenge. Professor W, when are you going to start participating in these Pauper tournaments? They're free. You just gotta have the time. You know, every other Monday at this time. Alright, they're sending the challenge. Oh, there we go. Join match. Let's go. Now, Professor W, I may have to quit in the middle of this game, as there's only 15 minutes now. So I do apologize, but yeah. My opponent chose heads. How foolish! Don't they know tails never fails? See? Do you want to go first? Yes, I do. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ugh. Do 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 do. Okay, we got NK. Just in case, you know? They got Relicanth. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to play down Shaman. And I'm going to play Dark Bell. And I'm going to play Dizzying Valley. Now, Dizzying Valley, not going to really affect. But the Relicanth has a really good turn 1 going second option to attack. So to prevent that, I played Dark Bell to confuse them. Now I'm really hoping that they don't decide to retreat or something, but that would of course be a great move. But that would also be then using resources to do that. Also, Quarry doesn't end their turn, right? Lucky Helmet. Okay. We'll see how lucky you feel after next turn, punk. Top deck Hilda. Or something. I don't know. Poke pad for a Relicanth? Yep. Play down that Relicanth? Yep. Lily's Determination. She is quite determined. Energy. Coin flip. Coin flip. Coin flip. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, fine. Be that way. I'm gonna Night Stretcher it back and play it back down. And then Shaman will be in the active, ready to be KO'd next turn. Buddy poofin'. We're gonna grab Bramblin and the Weepy. Then we're gonna Night Stretcher for the NK, just in case. Then we're gonna play Lily. Alright, we get some Malamar, we got Bramblin. Let's go ahead, play that energy down there, and play another Bramblin. And end turn. And right now I'm just hoping they don't have Boss. What does that do? Search your deck for an item card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your deck. That would have been pretty good. But then you are in the active expecting to get KO'd, you know? And I don't want that. I don't want to be in the active expecting to get KO'd. Sweet! They hurt themselves in confusion. Malamar, go! Dracloak, go! Dark Energy, go! Lily, go! Okay, we got Dizzying Valley. Recon Directive. I really want another NK. Can I get another NK? No, I can't. I can't have nice things. That's what you're telling me. Retreat to Malamar. And Brain Crush. I get a prize. Now I don't have a way to like disrupt my opponent's hand except the red card, which I can't play for another 2 KOs on my side. Like my Pokemon getting KO'd. Is that the Trash Avalanche, or not Trash Avalanche? Is that what it's called? The one that does damage based off items in the discard. Is that what that one was? Where is it? Yeah. Okay. I'll put Shaman up. I get another Dracloak. I'm not getting what I need. This is frustrating. Hopefully the tournament goes better than this. NK, just in case. I'm going to Recon Directive. Okay, we get Buddy there. Done. We will play down Buddy. Get another NK out, just in case. And we will... Ooh, I want a Morty's, but I don't. Because I don't know what I would discard. So I will Hilda. Grab Malamar and a Dark Energy. Lay down that Dark Energy. and end turn. Not playing Dark Bell yet because they can retreat next turn. Yeah, see, they would be able, they could just retreat, and you know, I'd be out that Dark Bell. Yes, I play enough cards where that wouldn't really matter, but I am trying to play a little safe right now, and maybe that will bite me, you know? Woodstock, thanks for spending those jewels on me. I really appreciate it. Hokey, how does Pokemon Pauper work? Very well. No, it's Pokemon commons and uncommons only. You gotta include uncommons in Pokemon Pauper because all trainers are printed as uncommon. And so if you only played commons like Magic's Pauper format, then you'd be missing out on a lot of stuff. So we're gonna play Dark Bell, confuse that. We're gonna play Air Balloon down. We're going to play which one? We can draw 5 or shuffle draw 6. I think we want to draw 5. And we will discard the Lily. Okay. That was a choice that I made. I'll probably end up regretting it. We'll get a Dweepy out. He's just a little Dweepy. Look at that guy. And we will Brain Crush. Alright, and we get a Poke Pad. That's pretty good. We can get Brambleghast with that, you know? So they're going to put up Relicanth, obviously. Unless they put up someone else. Yeah, they put up the Cover Fossil, then they're going to play down Truga, and then they're going to attack me for the number of items I have in my discard, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. And that's going to do 7 times 3, 210 damage. And you might be wondering, like, these are some fancy cards. They aren't uncommon. The lowest rarity is uncommon, so you can play the highest rarity version. I know rarities work differently for Magic, so yeah. It's a little weird, but it's fine. It's fine. We all understand. We all get it. Dizzying Valley. Alright, yeah, we will play that. We will play down the Dracoke. I'm going to Poke Pad for, I guess, Inkay. I guess my Brambleghast are in the prizes. We did not get the... we did not get a card that will get us an energy, sadly. Whoa, this is real bad for us, for sure. End turn. I am just not getting what I need. Holy cow. We got less than 4 minutes before the tournament begins. So, seems like I am going to lose in time. Hopefully the tournament goes better than this match here. Come on, I need an energy. Give me an energy. There's an energy. Okay. So now I can attack. Recon Directive. Maybe I get Peking Red card. No, I do not. Lanazade. Still a good card, but not what I needed. Retreat to Malamar. Lanazade. Let's go ahead. What are we going to recover? 1 Malamar, 1 Dark Energy, and an Inkay. Sure, why not? Inkay. Dark Bell. Don't forget it. And Brain Crush. Boss's orders. Dang. I have only one more way to confuse without wasting an attack. But they're going to knock me out, so it won't really matter. Yeah, there you go. Okay, hopefully the tournament goes better than that. If not, I'll be done real fast here, and I'll get back to playing Xbox, which I was doing before stream. I wasn't streaming it, but yeah. Hey, I don't know how to say it. The real Q Dogon line is following me on Twitch. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Alright. Tournament should be beginning real soon here. Oh, I have a message. Okay. Okay. And yeah, we still got time, so we're just waiting. That was fun. I like how your deck moves. It didn't move, dude. Professor W, it didn't move. Like, that was my issue. It wasn't moving. I also prized both of my Bramble Gas. It was terrible. Hey, Control Players Unite. Nice to see you in the chat. Yo, GP. Good having you back in the tournament. It's good being back. After my surgery and everything, like, I am doing good. And, yeah, I'm glad to be back. I haven't actually played Pauper in a long time. So, it's good to... I built Brain Crush. We'll see how it goes. Professor W says, just in case, remember, fossils can't be confused. They can't? Wait, what? Oh, great. I'm playing against Neat Zebra. Neat Zebra. Oh, no. Oh, no. This was the one person I did not want to play against. They shared their deck list. They shared their deck list in my Discord. And this is not a match I want to play. Oh, man. This is rough. So, because I have access to, their deck list. Oh man, it's an interesting one that involves more coin flips than my deck does, if you can believe it. Neat Zebra. So, already friends. Cool. They're just not online. Didn't realize you had surgery. Yeah. It was a while back. I pre-recorded a bunch of stuff beforehand. And yeah. Not to bore you with the details, but I fully recovered and back to doing live streams and all that stuff. So yeah, back to being at the tournament. There were a couple weeks where I was like, oh, I want to return, but like the Mondays just didn't work out, and then the Wednesdays didn't work out, but now I'm back at it and hitting the live streams hard. So, yeah. You know, live streaming more keeps me off of social media. So, that's always good, right? Alright, let's get into this. Professor W should have used my fossil deck, was beating Neat Zebra before you until it DC'd. Yeah, fossils can't be affected by special conditions? I gotta look up a fossil now. Because that sounds like a bug. Good. Fun. Oh, jeez. Ah, jeez. This is a bad start for me. We got Buddy Buddy, though, so that's good. Oh, boy. What stadium do they play? Okay. Okay. I see. I'm going to save that then. I'm going to Buddy Buddy. We're going to bring out Inkay and Dweepy. This is my only Bramblin? Oof. Big old oof there. End turn. Alright. You go first. Now you go first. Okay. Antique. At any time during your turn, you may discard this card from play. Ability Protect Farmer. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, all of your Pokemon take the same less damage from. Oh, there it is. This card can't be affected by any special conditions and can't retreat. Okay. Okay. I never read above that, above the ability section. I was like, yeah, I know what it does. No, I don't, apparently. Oh, boy. Alright, your cloak. Energy on Bramblin. We're going to retreat the Bramblin. Promote the Inkay. Play down the Bramble Gas. Confuse the Bramblin. Yes. Play down the Malamar. We're going to Recon Directive. Don't forget it. We're going to grab Dweepy. And I'm real glad I grabbed this Dracloak then. And... what? I forgot to attach last turn? No, they discarded it. Crushing Hammer. Dang. Okay, end game. Or end turn. I should have played Dizzying Valley in case they evolved into Bramblegas. It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Yeah, they're retreating anyways. To the other Bramblin. Got it. Got it. That's fine. I just need the timepiece then. Recon Directive. Not the timepiece. I need Dark Bell. Dark Bell will work. Recon Directive. Lily. We're gonna play Poke Pad and get Inkay out. Gonna play Dark Bell. Play Lily. Play Buddy for Inkay. Dark Energy onto the Malamar. Punk Helmet on the Inkay. Brain Crush to knock out the Bramblin. There we go. There we go. That's how you do it. That's the proper way. Dark Bell, nice! Next turn I could boss up the Dreepy and knock it out. Battle Cage. Alright, alright. They're fishing, I think, for my stadium. So that boss's orders up the Dweepy. Recon Directive. Grab a Lily. Recon Directive. For Air Balloon. Because they might boss stall us. The Dark Bell. Brain Crush. I'm trying to say that in my best Yugi, you know? Malamar. Brain Crush. Oof, that's rough. These are best of 3s, right? Best of 1s? Yeah, Neat Zero is just struggling. Yeah, I guess it's best of 1s. Best of 3 is top cut. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Now just wait. Let's see. 3 out of 5 matches complete? That's crazy. That's crazy. Here it is. There we go. Oh man. Bad Abaco. Ugh. Is he playing? He's got to be playing. He's not? When did he stop playing Slow King? What happened? Oh no! Let's see. Let's check out the winners. Their deck list. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, he got a bye. Cool. And he's playing nice, nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, another hide and sneak deck. So there's 2 hide and sneaks, 3 hide and sneaks. One pheasant, 2 cannon, okay, and Team Rocket Porygon. Cool, 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 cool. And Bronzong. Nice. We've got some good decks in this thing, so yeah. I'm looking forward to the competition. Surprised I won that first game. So I've got that going for me. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. The audio's doing fine, right? Like, I got my AC going. And from what I can tell, the microphone's not picking it up. But you guys are the true test in that. We got Sophie down there. She's under like 3 blankets right now. She's loving it. She is waiting for some super chats to come in. Just saying. No pressure, but just saying. That or some Venmos, you know? Yes, we do. Awesome. Thank you, CPU. I guess the stream is struggling over on Twitch. How's it doing over here on YouTube? Stream health. Yeah, it says it's doing fine. That's good. Okay, Sophie left. Awesome. Glad it's doing well. So I've been streaming on my games channel, still very small. If you want to watch me play some video games poorly, go follow me over there. But on Streamlabs, I have to constantly unlink my TCG account then link my games account, and then when I want to switch back, I have to unlink my games account and relink my TCG account, and it's just so annoying. What do you use to multi-stream to Twitch? I use Streamlabs, so it's a little confusing because they will let you stream one horizontal view and one vertical view to 2 different platforms, but it's not under their multi-stream thing. So that's why I'm vertical here on YouTube and horizontal over on Twitch. If you want to multi-stream many horizontal views, you have to pay for their subscription or figure out another way. But yeah, that's how I do it on Streamlabs for free. Yeah, CPU, if you ever got questions about, content making, feel free to message me. Like, you got my Discord. You're welcome. Okay. So, Unpheasant Toucanon won their match. So I believe the only match we're waiting for is the mirror of hide and sneak. And I'm wondering how much it's a mirror of. Professor W, I did end up winning. Neat Zebra just drew very poorly, and yeah, they weren't having the best of fun, so they yeah. But we did win. We did win, and the deck functioned. I messed up a couple times, but I'm still learning, Like, I haven't played Pauper in a while, so... But I thought it was smart to go with something that had a status condition because I know Unpheasant is out there, and that is going to be unfun to play up and play against. So yeah. Oh. Hey, Sophie. Sophie's back, everyone. Oh, there she is. Hey, Sophie. How you doing? Do you want to say hi? Come here. Yeah, come here. No? Okay. Love you. She's too nervous. How's it going? It's going well. We've played one round in the tournament. We won. How are you doing, Mr. Anderson? What should we be discussing in the poll? What's something I want to hear back from people? I don't know. I don't know. I want to do a poll, but I don't know what to ask, what to poll people on. You know what? What non-Pokemon TCGs are you interested in? Magic. Yu-Gi-Oh? Lore. I think that's how that is. And one more, I'm gonna say, just Bandai. There's too many of Bandai's to list, and there's only 4 spots for the poll, so I couldn't include Star Wars Unlimited. We're doing well for a Monday? Yeah, Mondays are Mondays. Okay, so who will we play against? Well, there's 5 rounds, or 5 matches, so there will be 5 people with 1 victory. 1 got a bye, so 1 person will be paired down. It could be me, it could not be me. We'll see. We will see. So really, it could be anyone. Yeah, Unpheasant, annoying. There's 2 Unpheasants. So I could be matched up against either one of those. The person that got the bye is playing Toucannon without Unpheasant. There's another one playing Toucannon with Unpheasant. So it's more Unpheasant with Toucannon. Oh, a bot wandered into my Twitch side. There we go. I believe isn't this the person that got the bye? Yeah, they're playing Toucannon. Alright, get your Toucannons out. Let's go. Add friend. Sent. Friend request sent. Alright, Mr. Meritor? Yeah, we could play sometime. Yeah, I'm Jink play TCG on everything. Let's go. Good luck, have fun. And Mr. Meritorn, thanks for following me over on Twitch. I appreciate that. No basic. No basic. Instead of Megamind's no maidens meme, just change it to no basics. Okay, so sadly, I think I just have to Lily. Like, I could poke pad for another basic. I could attach Punk Helmet, so if they attack me, like, they take damage, you know? But I think I just have to Lily. I don't think I'm really set up very well with this hand, you know? Alright, let's see. We've got 50% saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Is their other interest. And then 25% saying Lorcana and 25% saying Bandai. 0% interested in Magic. That's interesting. I mean, I agree, but that's interesting. I'm gonna grab another Inkay, just in case. Oh no. Ah, jeez. I didn't include Enhanced Hammer, did I? That's too bad. Alright, let's go bye-bye. And we'll do those two. Done. Prevent all effects of attacks. Oh, okay. I'll be fine then. This Dark Energy I kind of want to hold. End turn. No, I could get an item. That could be Poke Pad, and that could be Dracloak. So I'm gonna do that. Or do I grab Dark Belt? No, I'll use Morty to get that, I think. No, I think I just do Buddy. Get more basics out. I'll just get more basics out next turn. It's okay, abilities and items get through Mist. Yeah, I just realized that. Just had to read it. But thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And the 130 isn't an effect of an attack, it's just the attack. It's just damage. It's nice and simple that way. Maybe I should have grabbed Poke Pad, because then I could have grabbed Bramblegast if needed. They evolved up into Trumbeak. Will they hit heads on the fly? That's the question that we are all wondering. There's Battle Cage. Okay, retreating to the Fan Rotom. Okay. And knocking out the Inkay. I get it, I get it. Reading the card explains the card. Hey, if that was true, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wouldn't be confusing, okay? Alright, let's see. We are going to Buddy. Get some more buddies out. Nice. I'm going to play down Malamar. Play Dizzying Valley. And Morty's Conviction. Discarding the Shaman. Okay, Strange Timepiece. Dang. I whiffed on my confusion stuff. So I have to confuse them. And I will Night Stretcher for an Inkay. Perplex. Now they are confused. But next turn I'll be able to Lily, you know? So yeah, it'll all be good. Yeah, they got rid of my Dizzying Valley for their Battle Cage. How many stadiums do they play? 4. Okay. Okay. Alright. Everything's looking fine. They got their 2 cannon out. That's not great for us, but we can deal with it. Maybe instead of Dizzying Valley, I should play Risky Ruins just to bring that 150 down to 130. Because right now, that's going to be rough to deal with. They're going to retreat to 2 cannon. Get your 2 cannons out. Now it does cost 2 to retreat, so as long as I can like get damage done, that can really set them in a difficult position. Let's see. Do they play air balloon? They play 2 air balloon. Cool. So there's Malamar. There's Malamar. There's Dark Bell. I just need 8 energy now. I whiffed energy. Are you kidding me? Oh man, this is rough. I could air balloon retreat into something else. Retreat into Dreepy. I know my other one is prized, but I don't want to lose my Bramblins right now. And if they flip Tails on Confusion, I'm kind of sunk anyways, because now I have Dreepy stuck in the active, and I don't have a way to retreat it because the air balloon's on the Malamar. I do play one other air balloon, but yeah. Aerial draw, aerial draw, aerial draw. There's the air balloon. Did they get another energy though? They must have. There they go. Okay. Retreat to 2 cannon, knock out the Dreepy. Okay, they've taken half their prizes, and I'm finally, hopefully, gonna start doing stuff. Okay, we get Dark Bell. Should I hold the Dark Bell or play the Bramble Gas, or the other way around? I don't know right now. Poke Pad. Let's see. Let's get our Inkay out. Done. Inkay comes down. We're gonna play the Bramble Gas. Play that. Yes. Hilda. Malamar, Dark Energy. How many Dark Energy? 2. Okay, so 2 are in deck. 1's prized. Got it. I should have promoted the other Malamar. Oh. No worries, Professor W. I know you'll check out the live recording, even if you don't make it back in time to finish the stream, so we'll see you there. Alright, they get another 2 cannon. They have 1 more air balloon, you know? So after that air balloon, they won't be able to retreat very often, but they could attach and retreat to the 2 cannon that has energy, and that will hurt, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so they're going to retreat to the other 2 cannon and be able to attack without flipping for confusion. Then I'm going to confuse that 2 cannon and attack it, and then they can freely retreat. So I might boss's orders next turn. Well, no, I need energy. So, and I've used my 2 Night Stretcher, so I either have to top deck an energy, or I have to play my Lily and not play boss next turn. Buddy. Play the Malamar. Play the buddy. It whiffs, right? Yep. Okay. I'll play the Dark Bell. Play the Lily. Come on, 8 cards. Okay, we get an energy. Sweet. We will play down dark energy. And Brain Crush. And now they just need energy, and they can retreat to another 2 cannon and knock me out. So, yeah, it's not looking good for old Malamar here. 0-6. Okay, so we're going to ditch our boss, our Dizzying Valley, and our Lily. Because most of the stuff that we want is in the discard already. So, there we go. That's what we're left with. I wonder why they chose lightning energy. For their basic. They could choose like water and fire, have the same stuff going on, and Tatsuguri can now attack if you're ever in that dire situation, you know? Yeah, next turn, all they need is an energy, and they'll be able to retreat and go to someone else, you know? So we are going to Lana's Aid, grab Dweepy, and 2 dark energy, just because. Play down the Dweepy, Strange Timepiece, pick up Bramblegas, play down Bramblegas, confuse them, and then attack. We did not get our special red card. We only play 1 of it, so, I mean, chances of drawing it, pretty low. But, you know. Yep. There they go. GG's to my opponent. That was a rough one for us. Let's check out pairings. So we're 1-1. This guy's 1-1. He's got Hide and Sneak. And I think that's really going to be the test of this deck. If it does not go well against Hide and Sneak, which I'm kind of expecting it not to go well, then I think this deck is a dud, sadly. But that's okay. Sometimes we make decks and they end up duds. It's okay. Oh, hey, is anyone here kind of tech savvy? I got this third-party controller, and I have it for when I play on my PC. And for some reason, when I hit right trigger, it registers left analog stick to the left. And I don't know why. And yeah, if anyone can answer that, I would really appreciate it. And if anyone knows how I could fix it, that would also be good. It's a PDP wired controller for Xbox One. I got it for like $2 to $3 years ago, so it's been good, you know. But yeah, I guess it's just Phillips head screws. I could pop that open. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't know if I have a screwdriver that small. Get in there with the fine details and whatnot. No new votes in the poll. That's interesting. Still 50% Yu-Gi-Oh, 25% Lorcana, 25% Bandai's TCGs. Bandai's TCGs include Digimon, One Piece, Gundam, and another one. I haven't used the controller for a long time, but recently I plugged it in because I was checking something out on my PC, a game, and I was checking out Elder Scrolls Online, and every time I went to swing my sword, my character moved out of the way, and it's like, what's going on here? And then I went to Xbox's controllers, like Xbox on PC's controller configuration thing, and I can see it registering when I hit right trigger. It'll like say right trigger and then pop to left analog. And I'm like, that's so weird. That feels like it's a programming thing and not like a physical thing. But I couldn't find any way to like fix that. But maybe, I don't know, maybe the controller's programmable, and last time I used it, I accidentally did a combo that did that program, and now I forgot how to undo it, you know? I don't know. Oh. Sorry, I've got some other stuff going on here. We're just waiting for the next round. So how are all of you doing? Let me know. Peach, you working on a bunch of decks yourself? I'm just waiting for the next round, but everything's going well. I ended up pre-recording stuff for this week and next week, so I've opened up some time for me to game, which is great because I've been playing the Halo Campaign Evolved. It was good. I mean, it's Halo. It's Halo CE. Love Halo. So it was a lot of fun. The bonus missions they're more questionable, but you know, it's not the worst thing I've played. So, people are acting out there like it's a terrible game, and it's like, no, it's a fun game. I'd recommend people play it if you like Halo. If you don't like Halo, maybe still check it out. It's, a cheaper title than most at $50 rather than $70 or $80, but yeah. And like I said in the beginning, I've also been playing Crackdown 2. That's been fun. Not as fun as Crackdown 1 or Crackdown 3, but still fun. And I'm looking to play Beast of Reincarnation soon, because it's a Game Freak game. And yeah, it looks decent. I know reviews have been kind of middling with it, but sometimes a 7 out of 10 is better than a 10 out of 10, you know? The Bird Mirror matchup, taking its sweet time. Bad Abco. Wait a second. Wait, the match. All matches are done. Wait, I thought you weren't playing birds. I thought you were playing hide and sneak. Oh, we are friends. Challenge friend. Ah! Challenge friend. Send. Oh no. Last couple players last round. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about your game. Hey, Slip, if you're still there, why aren't you playing Slow King? I thought Slow King was your boy. They took the longest because they were dodging hits 75% of the time. Oh! Yeah, I've been contemplating building a mill deck because of that stuff. But, we just don't have very good mill stuff. I think discard 2 is our strongest mill currently. Not counting Great Tusk, because Great Tusk is terrible now that Sada's gone, you know? I saw the T and the anchor, so I built it quickly. Haven't taken the time to build King Sense. Ah, no worries. Do you want to go first? Yes, I do. What deck are we playing against? Unpheasant. Just Unpheasant. Perfect. This is gonna be annoying. I mean that in a positive way. I don't mean it as a dig to my opponent or anything. Let's see. We got, during, like the basics of your deck, have you tried Amoonguss with it? Which Amoonguss? Is it the one from Black and White? It does, like, damage based off of, your opponent having a special condition. I built that before. I used Shinotic with that one, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Oh man, I'm gonna do it. Oh man, I confused them turn 1. Let's see what they do. I'm actually really interested. They have free retreat. They can retreat to anyone. That means they're not attaching energy, and that's a big win for me. Or they're gonna risk the attack. If the attack fails, they knock themselves out, and I get a prize, or the attack goes through. So 50% chance that the attack goes through, 50% chance that they knock themselves out, or are they going to retreat? They do have another Smoochum in deck. They could grab another Smoochum, but then I've got 2 easy KOs just sitting there. Risky Ruins. Pidove, yep. Sorry, Twitch, I couldn't see your chat for a little bit, so I'm sorry that I may have been late to responding to you. I had a Discord pulled up because some D&D stuff is going on. Oh man, they are just ready to go. They don't even need to smooch them. Alright, this is not good. I need to top deck a Dark Bell again. That's what I need. Yeah, okay, they didn't go to Unpheasant. Okay. They're going Tatsuguri. Have they already played their supporter for turn? They have not, but it looks like it's going to be Lily, not Crispin. I don't know if they have Crispin. They don't have Crispin. They only play Psychic Energy. And Mist Energy. I need a little bit too much right now. You know? A little bit too much. So I think I'm going to have to Morty's Conviction. Discarding Bramble Gas? Because I can recover that? Thank you, Hugo. I can always count on you. Ooh, or do I Lily? I think I Lily for 8. Okay, I did get Malamar, but I did not get a confusion thing. So I could confuse Tatsuguri, so that way I can knock it out the next turn, but I assume they play an air balloon. I'm not seeing it. Okay, so if they're only relying off retreating, then they could retreat into Smoochum. So I think I'm just gonna Procurement. And that will let me grab some buddies, I think. Yeah. Or I could grab Dark Bell. That way I can confuse next turn. But if I don't have Brambleghast, then it's not doing much. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We'll see how it goes. I might be attacking with Inkay next turn. Just 2 energy, 30 damage to the Smoochum, like, because that's what I'm expecting them to use. We get Lily, okay. Backtrack badge, Whiskey Runes, yep. I'm expecting them to use Smoochum, because they could just attach to Unpheasant. That's a possibility. Then Unpheasant would be ready. Oh, they attach to the other Unpheasant. So neither of them are ready, and they're not retreating the Tatsuguri. Okay. So let's hope I top deck Dark Bell, I guess. Or maybe a Lily, who knows? Dracloak? Yeah, I'd love to get my Dracloak out. I do like that Unpheasant takes 20 damage, so it has 130. I just top decked exactly what I needed. Who would have thought? Buddy Poofin. We're gonna grab a Bramblin and a Dweepy. Play those down. Hilda for Malamar and a Dark Energy. We'll play that down with that. Dark Bell. And get the knockout. Here you go, Sophie. Hi, Sophie. Get a prize. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh, all right. So they do 120. They do knock me out. Then there's a 75% chance that they will be immune. Hey, Sophie, welcome back. This dog. They'll take 40 damage from Punk Helmet. Do you need potty? Okay. All right, go get Mom. I'll text her. Sophie, go to Mom. 1 second. I'm in the middle of something, I can't. Go to Mom. Go. Go to Mom. Go potty. Tails. You know what they say about tails? It do be never failing. We will promote Malamar. I get Dark Bell. Play down Inkay. You will recover a Dark Energy. Play down that Dark Energy. Play the Dark Bell. And Brain Crush. Alright, and we just have to stay in front of them. If we can stay in front on the prize race, we win. But that's the trouble. Unpheasant likes to flip heads. And when they do that, I can't knock them out. And that's where the confusion comes in. Because I'll confuse them, but they have free retreat. So they set up an alternate attacker, then I'm just sunk, you know? I need them to flip tails. On so many things. I do want to give a huge shout out to some first time chatters here on Twitch. That's going to be Mr. Meritorn. This is your first stream chatting, so hi, welcome. Same with the Real Q Doggin line, and Ignorant? I don't know. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Thank you so much for chatting for the first time here on Twitch. I appreciate you. And I hope you understand that. So there's confusion that we wanted to get. Boom. When Pheasant is confused. Malamar I wanted to get from the discard. I'm going to play that onto the bench, though. I can't hurt him, right? This Pokemon ignores all damage and effects of attacks from a Pokemon. Yeah. So I can't hurt them. So I'll evolve the bench. Go Lily. Okay, we get 2 Lonazade. That's really good. Buddy Play Poffin. We're going to grab Bramblin and Dweepy. Lay those down. We're going to Poke Pad for a Dracloak. Get that down. Recon Directive. I'm gonna go Punk Helmet, and I might regret that, but we'll see. I don't think Punk Helmet does enough to persuade them not to attack me, you know? And I will go ahead and grab... Red card could be good, Timepiece could be good. I've got Dark Bell though, so I'm gonna go red card. Yeah. And we'll see. Maybe they'll just attack with Unpheasant, hit themselves with Confusion. That's 30 damage, you know? They attached energy to Bidove there. They could retreat to Smoochum and get another energy onto Bidove. I think that is the smart play, even though that will give me an easy KO. I still think it's the smart play. But I don't know, like, what's a coin flip, right? What's a coin flip? Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought was going to happen. Yeah, retreat to Smoochum, get the extra energy onto Bidove, then you'll have 2 attackers ready to go. And I've kind of set myself up into a bad position now because I don't have Malamar on the active, so I can't boss his orders and knock out one of these. I have to use Lonazade, and I'm going to have to waste a Confusion on a Smoochum, you know? Oh man, if this would give me a Malamar, I'm gonna kick myself. Okay, we're good. Dizzying Valley. Okay, we'll grab more of these then. Attach a Dark Energy to Malamar. And we will Dark Bell using the Smoochum and Knockout. So now they won't be confused attacking into me, but I'm ahead on the prize race. So I'm feeling good about my position, but I'm so worried about their coin flips. There's the Malamar I needed. So we'll see what happens. Now I did play this deck in Standard, and I ran up against I was very lucky because I ran up against a Mega Diancie deck that also had some Dark Week sidekicks. I forget which ones, but I was able to capitalize off that and knock out a couple Megas and win that way. So, but it was a lot of fun still, and I think one of them must have been Gardevoir because hey Sophie, welcome back. Thank you for potting with Mom. Yeah, she's the best. Yeah. Yes, we are the people that call each other like mom and dad to our pets because they are our children. I'm sorry. I know it's something that can bug people, but it is what it is, you know? We love them, so. So when I was saying mom to Sophie, I was talking about my wife. Man. Special red card. That's a good pull there. I did get 2 lilies off that and a poke pad, so I can still grab a bramble gas if I need it. Which I will. But, yeah. And they flip tails. Okay, they're going to reflip, though. They're going to reflip. Yes! We can stay ahead on the prize race. But this turn is going to be huge for us. We need to get an Inkay down. That way we can evolve it next turn. Or else, we're going to fall behind on the prize race. So, let's see what we can pull off. We get Air Balloon. Air Balloon's good. Air Balloon's real good. We want a free retreater. We can Poke Pad, which can get us Bramble Gas. That can get us Confusion. So that we can guarantee get the knockdown. Yes. They're now confused. We will play Lily. We get Malamar and Punk Helmet. We will Recon Directive. We did not get Inkay, so we will be in trouble here. Yeah, we'll grab Bramble Gas and Brain Crush. Man, the fact that I had special red card too, I was waiting for them to knock me out, but then they used it against me, so I didn't have mine. And there's a poke pad that would have been great to get the Inkay out. Dang. Now all they gotta do is evolve up and with the emergency evolution, which I'm surprised they didn't do last turn, giving themselves that extra HP. They misplayed with that Pidove. That Pidove, do they play Rare Candy? They don't play Rare Candy, they do play one Tranquil. Okay, so that one they can get to Unpheasant eventually. And that will be an Unpheasant that doesn't have damage on it, meaning I don't one-shot it. So that's rough. Okay, there's that Unpheasant. And they got one there. Oh man, they had 2 in hand and they had a Lily to put them back in deck. Last time I did that, I drew the Unpheasant again. It was the worst. How many rounds do we play? Is it 4? I forget. You know, I do these so much, I'd like, or, you know, well, I used to, but I do these so much that I forget exactly how it all works. Let's see, open deck, best of one Swiss. It doesn't say how many rounds. Rounds are probably determined by how many players there are. If I could go 50-50 on my wins, I would be happy. Rounds, 4 rounds of Swiss. There it is. There it is. Found it. All right, so we got one more round after this one. And sadly, they knocked us out. So what do? I don't know right now, because we really got nothing going on. So Bramble Gas, go! Yeah! Yeah! We got that going for us. We got the Dark Energy. Okay, so we can poke Pad, we can grab Inkay, we can play down the Inkay. Okay. Dark Energy. We can't play the Malamar. Let's Recon Directive. Shaman. I'll do Shaman because that's an easy discard for Morty. I want to see something though. 3-2. Okay. Okay, I'm out of Dark Bell. I've got one more Strange Timepiece somewhere. We're gonna play Morty. Discard the Shaman. We draw up. We did not get what we were hoping for, which was the special red card. So all we can do is, or we didn't get the timepiece, and I don't know if it's in deck. Let's buddy. And we're gonna look through. Is the Strange Timepiece in here? It is not. We have to save this Bramble Gas for when we're attacking. But we may not be able to attack. Let's see, they got 3 Psychic in the discard out of how many? That's the wrong thing. Gotta get back to game here. I have 5 Psychic Energy. They have, what was it, 3 in the discard? Yes. How many recovery cards? 2 of those? I don't know. But if I do that, then I can't attack in the future. End turn. Oh, that was probably a misplay. Do they have boss? If they have boss, I lose. Oh, they have Unpheasant, so I lose. They've got their other energy out there. Dang. Dang. Yeah, and boss, so yeah, I lost. There's no coming back from this. Congrats to my opponent for winning. Alright, that was rough. Alright, we are 1-2. Looks like there is another up. We're already up, and I got the bye. So I won twice. And what's the top cut? I'm 2-2. Let's see. There's a chance for their... Okay, hold on. What's the top cut? The top cut is top 4, right? I think CPU said that earlier in chat. Or did you just say top cut? Best of 3 is top cut. Top cut 3 flips? No, I was looking for top cuts, right? Also, be sure to check out. Yeah. 4 players advance to next phase. Then it's best of 3. You can make top cut if your resistance is high enough. I doubt it will be, but no. Well, actually, I was playing against some pretty good decks, so let's see. Moat, Elite Zebra. Let's see. Okay, he's... Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. There are 4 people that are 2-1. And it's possible that it's possible that there would be 3 people, 4 people, including myself, at 2-2, meaning there would be 2 at 3-0 or 4-0 and 3-1. So, yeah, it's possible. Right now, it sits in a possibility. Resistance, I have no idea. Yeah, resistance, so it looks like Neat Zebra dropped. So I don't know when they dropped. Let's see. It'd be easier just to look at standings. They have my opponent win percentage. Okay. So my resistance isn't too high, it seems. Yeah, the 3 people that I would be hoping... Yeah, because of the buy, I feel like I'm missing out on so much, you know? But I'm missing out so much on resistance. But, yeah. Doesn't seem likely. Should I wait, people? We can wait. I'll move this to this screen here. There we go. And I'll be playing some Xbox while we wait. Having the buy is tragic for streaming. It is, but it's just something that can happen, you know? I'm not upset about it or anything. I've been upset about the buy before, but this one doesn't feel bad because, like, I just don't think I'm going to be doing extremely well with, like, resistance and everything. So, you know. What is resistance exactly? I think it has something to do with opponent win rate, right? Yes, it is opponent win rate. So when your win rate is tied with someone else, to determine standings, they'll look at resistance, which is opponent's win rate. And if that is tied, they will look at opponent's win percentage. So they can take another step further. And if that's still tied, I have no idea what they do. Possibly a coin flip. So yeah. Is this right mission? No. It was the wrong mission. That's what it was. Okay. Oh. I was so confused there for a second. Q dog in line. If there is a rare card, but it has a previous print that doesn't have the rare marking, is it legal to play? An example would be rare candy. Yes. Bostasaurus is now uncommon, so it is legal too. Yeah. I can't wait till we can play expanded with friends, and then we can play like the true Pauper format. I'm very curious to see what that is going to be like. I am going to try to do that at my locals and see what happens, because I'm now a tournament organizer for a store that is in the town over, and basically my thought is sticking to a schedule of 1 week we will have casuals. I fell off the bridge. 1 week we'll have casuals, the next standard, the next GLC, and the next will be Pauper. And we'll just follow that schedule until I'm kicked out of the position. Which originally I was like, yeah, they can replace me, it's fine. Get someone more local to them and whatnot. That's probably going to be good for the community. But now, after he told me how much he wants to pay me, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll stay on. Don't draw aggro, they're fighting each other. Come on, come on. Okay. Oh, let's check in on the poll. We have 20% saying Magic, 40% saying Yu-Gi-Oh!, 20% saying Lorcana, and 20% saying Bandai TCGs. I would honestly recommend some Yu-Gi-Oh! Players checking out the Bandai TCGs. I know it has a mana system like Magic, but I feel like the interactions are closer to Yu-Gi-Oh! But that's just me. That's just me. I fell off of Yu-Gi-Oh! A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. No, I did not start playing Star Wars Unlimited instead. I fell off Yu-Gi-Oh!, started playing Magic in high school, fell off of Magic, didn't play TCGs for a long time, started playing some dead ones with some coworkers like Lord of the Rings and Kingdom Hearts, and you know, even got the Stargate TCG at one point, and then eventually found my way back to Pokemon and have not left, because Pokemon is the best TCG on the market. It may not be the best mechanically, like sure, Magic has some mechanics that are better, but I think the way that the game is built is way better than Magic. Magic is open so it can be anything, and with that, the designers really like to just go nuts sometimes, and they make the weirdest cards, and they really make cards. I complain about it a lot. Okay, so a lot of TCGs fall into the trap of making the strategy for you, and even Pokemon does this. Look at Hide and Sneak. They make the strategy for you. There's not a lot of variation with that deck. You know? Oh, do you play this many of this card or this many? Like, you know, those interactions I don't find nearly as interesting as like full decks that people can build on their own. You know, like you see Darkrai. Darkrai, you've got to play Dark Bell with it. Like, it just makes sense. And I agree with that. But like, then you're able to play Dark Bell in other decks as well. You can also play Darkrai as a not status condition, win condition sort of thing. You can play it just with the damage side. You know, there's other options there. Your deck isn't gonna be 59 cards the same as the other guy playing the same deck, you know? So that's my issue with the Magic designers, is that I feel like too many cards fall into the trap of, well, this is the best card, so I have to play it this way, and if I'm not playing it this way, I'm just playing a bad version of that deck. So, welcome to my Magic the Gathering rant. And with Gundam, I've only gotten 2 starter decks. My wife and I haven't even played against each other yet, but maybe we will tomorrow. And you know, we'll see how we like it. I've played the app, the learning app, and I enjoyed it. And the friends that I know that play Pokemon and stuff, they seem to really enjoy it too. So I'm very excited to play Gundam. Now, Gundam does have a little bit of that issue that I was talking about, but I'm curious to see how big of an issue it is, because like every Gundam has a pilot. Well, not every, but basically Gundams have named pilots, and if you pair the named pilot with it, usually you get an extra bonus. But I think you can just pair like any pilot with them and get a bonus, so you still have flexibility in that. And I'm curious how the color system works. I haven't looked at deck building rules yet, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think Magic players would also enjoy Lorcana, because it's very similar. Just every card is a mana, basically, or can be a mana. It's that system. And while I understand why, I much prefer the One Piece and the Gundam version of that, where yes, you have mana cards, but they're in a separate deck, and you just get one every turn. You just get an extra one every turn. That way you don't have to worry about drawing too much mana, too little mana, that kind of stuff, you know? Sophie, do you want out? You want to go see what Mom's doing? You got 30 minutes before dinner. So, if you're wanting that, you ain't gonna get it soon. Oh boy, I hope we remembered to defrost her food. Wait, I have to look up where I'm going here. Hi, Sophie. Hi. Yeah, hi. Love you. No one's done a super chat yet. I know you're so hungry. Oh, do you want to jump on camera and plead? Come here. Sophie, come here. She's so camera shy nowadays. Oh. Okay, I just gotta figure out where that is. Oh, is it just there? Can it just be there? Maybe? I don't see it. This fire, this is not too bad. Run to the yeah. That's okay. Okay. Is that here, maybe? Oh, there it is. Got it. Tough luck. Oh. Anyone want to hear more rants about other TCGs? We got 18 minutes still in this round to find out if I'm in Top Cut. And if I'm not in Top Cut, then the stream ends. So... right in the elevator. Oh, okay. It's not on one of those arches, is it? Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. So I got to play for a little while. Yeah, what's the worst you've ever played? The worst TCG I ever played? Other than Magic. I would probably say the Kingdom Hearts TCG. It was so awkward. Like, I understand. Okay, so the Kingdom Hearts TCG was very much like the Lord of the Rings TCG. If you've played the Lord of the Rings TCG, you understand what I'm going to say, where you kind of have two decks. You're playing the good guys and the bad guys of your opponent. So your resources are like struggling between those two things. Do I put more towards my good guys so that they can accomplish the mission, and you gather up missions to eventually destroy the ring, but you have to have a ring bearer? Like, there's a lot with the Lord of the Rings TCG, and Kingdom Hearts is like the dumb stepchild of that TCG. Like, it's very similar in that aspect of you have that dueling factions where you do more good stuff or more bad stuff, and you're doing good stuff to get a goal, and you're doing bad stuff to prevent your opponent from getting their goal. But the cards the cards were so boring. They weren't as interesting as the Lord of the Rings ones, and I wasn't a huge Lord of the Rings fan back then, you know? Like, I don't know, like, my Lord of the Rings love grew, you know, later on in life, but, like, yeah, I wasn't the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, so it's not like I was just like, oh, Kingdom Hearts is just lamer than Lord of the Rings, which, I mean, you know, that's up for debate, but, the Kingdom Hearts TCG was probably the worst one I've ever played. The Stargate TCG was very much the same, but they had a better faction system and a better mission system that so I enjoyed it more. But I rarely got to play that one, because anytime I wanted to play that one, people were just like, well, why don't we just play the Lord of the Rings one, because they were the same group, you know? And so I had a couple decks of the Stargate one for a while, because I love Stargate SG-1. Love that thing. I will watch SG-1, Atlantis. I will even watch Universe, which I need to show my wife still. And since they canceled the returning Stargate show at Amazon, I guess we don't got any more Amazon or any more Stargate to watch. So maybe I'll show her the Universes. Or Universe. That's what it was called, right? That's how little I really care for it, but it's still good. It's just nowhere near as good as the other Stargates. Atlantis is so good. So good. If you like Jason Momoa, you need to watch Stargate Atlantis. That is where he got big. And he is way more dialed in to that show than anything he's done since. Oh my gosh. Grunt got me stuck right in the face, like right in the visor. I'm gonna record that because that was funny. Alright. There's a Halo card game out there. It's not a TCG, I am interested in checking it out. I saw it at GameStop, and before I could buy it, someone else did. I was waiting for my my monthly $5 thing from the Pro membership, and while I was waiting, someone else got it. And now I really regret that I didn't pick it up, but you know, it was like 20 something bucks, but it was just a card game. It's not a TCG. I played, what was it? Star Wars Destiny? Was that what it was called? It was the card and dice game. That one was fun. It was from Fantasy Flight. So when I heard that Fantasy Flight was doing Star Wars Unlimited, I was like, but they already had a Star Wars TCG and it failed. So why do they expect doing it again is going to succeed? But I guess it has been doing well. But mostly, from what I can see, it's Magic players because it plays very much the same. But it does the every card is mana system. I think I enjoy Lorcana more than Magic and Star Wars. Star Wars did do the two field system, which I did like from when I played the Elder Scrolls card game that was digital. I really liked the two fields and the two lanes, basically. Star Wars does space and land, and I do like that aspect. I think it's very interesting, but it also reminds me of the Lord of the Rings, you know, because you've got your good guy side and your bad guy side that you're worrying about. But for the Elder Scrolls, it wasn't as limited as it is for Star Wars, where you need certain units that are space units that go into space, and certain units that are ground units that go on the ground, you know? Like, yes, Lord of the Rings was, you got your good guys that go on your good guy's side, and your bad guys that go on your bad guy's side, but like, I don't know. Are there any TCGs that aren't based on Magic the Gathering? So yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon also doesn't have a mana system. I love Digimon's memory system. Absolutely love it. It's the best thing Digimon has, honestly. Also, the evolutions aren't locked to particular Digimon, so you can play any level 4 and evolve that into any level 5, right? And I think that's also really good. But yeah, Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Aren't really based off Magic the Gathering, but everything else uses the mana system. And the reason why is because the mana system is actually very well designed. It is a very good design. And I understand why people use it so often, just like Hearthstone used it and whatnot. And I believe Runeterra uses it. You know, they all use the resource as a cost thing. There's arguments on whether or not Pokemon is a Magic the Gathering clone. I honestly think is the least Magic the Gathering clone that there is. So if you call it Magic the Gathering clone, I think it's the least one that there is. I understand why people call it that, because energy is just resources, but you don't use the resources for your cards, you use the resources for attacks. And that is so drastically different that I would count it as a separate mechanic. I would count it as different. But people love to say, no, it's just a clone. Wizards of the Coast made the original card game, so it's just a clone. But I believe the original card game was actually made in Japan, but they had Wizards of the Coast just, like, localize and ship it. They were in charge of the US's side, and they messed that up beyond belief. To the point where the Pokemon company just took it over and was like, no, you guys can't do this anymore. I haven't watched the history of the Pokemon TCG in a long time, so... Oh, I did not make it into Top Cut, it seems. So, congrats to the players that did. Looks like someone already won their 2 games. Slip is in the finals, so go ahead, cheer on Slip wherever you can, wherever you are. We're rooting for you. Hope to do well. Everyone else, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so very much, but I especially appreciate my members. being the Drumming Cuber, Tamblin, and Professor W. Thank you so much for supporting me, my family, this channel, everything in my life. It really means the world to me. You have no idea. I appreciate you three so much. And yeah, thank you. And of course, until next time, let me get ready for this. Until next time, keep playing jank.